This is a head-to-head review of the WEMI X7 versus the Lincast X5. These are the budget, high-quality projectors online available, and I want to put them on a head-to-head. I want to thank WEMI and Lincast for providing their units so that we can compare them head-to-head on my basement wall. So what I have it on now is a regular beige wall in our basement. It's about noontime here where I am, so the light is still outside. My basement light is on, but if I shut it off, you can see the difference in quality. And I'm gonna talk about both of them at the same time. They both have really good Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connection. Both have the regular plug input for installation on your ceiling or on your tripod. Oh, I hit the speakers. Hopefully that doesn't affect it. Now, during the review, you're going to notice I won't use any audio. Last time I uploaded audio, the video got tagged, so I cannot put audio for your convenience. I apologize for that, but you'll have to take my word for it. The WEMI also has the input. Very nice brass connectors. Both have really high quality plastic remotes. Both have really high quality plastic finishes. The size difference is negligible, where the WEMI is a bit longer. The Lincast is a bit taller. They both can tilt up towards the ceiling if you want to project on your ceiling for movie nights. They're both very adjustable, very nice and easy to adjust. Both have autofocus. You can see here, if I move them, there are sensors on the bottom of each that will detect the movement and change the focus. So I have it playing on this YouTube video that does have audio, but both are on mute. And I just want to show you the difference in brightness and quality. The distance from these projectors to the wall over here is roughly 93 inches. The Lincast can hit about 100 inches from a distance of that 93 inch. This is a 55-inch TV, just to give you reference to see how big it is. And the WEMI is a bit smaller. So here are the trade-offs. The three trade-offs for both devices are in brightness, speakers, and in software. So, king of brightness, that will be the WEMI. Even though it is smaller, now what I'm going to do is I'll just use a cover to block the Lincast. So I'm going to block the Lincast. Oh geez, I hit the audio button again here. So let's get them on mute. So I'm going to block the Lincast and show you the WEMI. So that's the WEMI colors, and that's the X7 colors, the Lincast. WEMI, Lincast. So it might not be visible on camera, but by my eyes, the WEMI is a bit brighter, if smaller. So the WEMI is smaller but brighter colors. The X7 is much bigger for a more immersive experience, but a little less color brightness. And you can see that my assumption would have been the one with the bigger lens, which is the WEMI, would have a bigger size, but that's not the case. I think it is the distance here. I'm not too technical here, but that's what is projecting on my wall. So again, WEMI is for brightness and the Lincast is for size. Now, when we move on to speakers, surprisingly, the WEMI is a better speaker in my opinion. The speaker quality is louder and a little bit more clear, while the Lincast has a adequate speaker, but not as clear. Now, neither will beat a quality soundbar or even a Bluetooth speaker, but they are louder than a TV, I guess, just because of the size of the speakers that you can fit inside these projectors. They both project pretty loudly, equivalent to this Hisense TV that I have here, that we have, the 55-inch. But when we want to do a movie night with the kids, it's fun to have like an in-home theater experience because of the size of the screen that won't even approach the price of a massive, huge screen TV. And the other benefit is you can bring both outside, outdoors, different places, and it's just a power cable. Both have HDMI inputs, both have audio inputs, both have USB inputs if you want to input a device to do that. Now, the software is the other major point. The WEMI has a proprietary software that follows Android. I'm going to try to block the Lincast, and you're going to see that the size is going to be a bit different here. But the WEMI has its own software that is Android based. So you can see here, you can add your different apps. And the other cool feature that it has over the Lincast is this air mouse feature. So you hold on to it and it works like a Wii remote, a Nintendo Wii. If you ever had that before, it's a nice function that you can use to control your projector. And I'll turn that off. And then you can install, and the usual suspects. You got YouTube TV, Netflix, Disney Plus, Prime. This one I find is more for somebody that wants to tinker around, not by much, but you need to have some sort of technical skill to do some functions. It also has Google Assistant starting. Both take some time on the first try to get Google Assistant. What's the weather today? What's the weather today, Google?
Today in Calgary, it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 85 and a low of 58.
So both
right now
can do this function on the remote. They have the microphone on remote. Both of these have that function. However, the Lincast, let's change that over. I'm going to change that. Point it another direction. So you can see the Lincast here. Let's readjust it so it finds its placement. Has Google TV stock. All that means is it's a software that is more hands-off. It's more plug and play. So if you don't like to tinker around, fool with settings, you just have a straight Google service, I recommend the Lincast. So you can use all of your functions like a regular remote, and it's got instant access to YouTube, Netflix, Prime, and Disney. Plus, where, as you'll see on the WEMI, it doesn't have any of those functions. So just that alone will help. It has a Google Assistant button, but it's just like the microphone on the other one. Hey, Lincast, show me Plex. Open Plex.
Opening Plex. Stream movies and TV.
And because it has Google on it, it connects to Google Home. So it can communicate with devices in your home, like your speakers, your Google, what do you call those? Those little Google Hello, little pucks that you have, the Google Homes. So you can connect a Google Home with this projector. You can even use your Google Home to turn on the projector. So it's got all those functions here. So when it comes to software and plug and play functionality, the Lincast is the one to choose. So to conclude, if you want an easy plug and play device with the most screen real estate on your wall and ease of plug and play, the Lincast is my choice for you. If, however, you want the brightest screen and a little bit more functionality and the best speakers on a portable budget projector device, I would go with the WEMI. So I have both because we have a regular TV here for just regular viewing or video games, when we want to do a movie night, we're going to go with the largest screen. So my choice personally in our basement will be the Lincast. The WEMI is the one I'm going to take on the road. The WEMI is the one I'm going to take outdoors only because it has the brightest lens and the loudest speakers. So that one is my portable choice. So there you have it. I hope that answers a lot of your questions. And if you like these type of reviews, I do these reviews all the time. Please consider following the channel. Thank you for your time.